We're a little late. Here we are. Ciarán McNulty. Am I saying that correctly?
Ciarán McNulty, yeah. Oh, good.
Ciarán, yes. I have to say I'm so happy to meet you finally face to face, because I love our interactions on Facebook. And I love that I can't remember how we ran across each other.
Yeah, I don't even know who friended who.
Yeah, so but I love following your adventures as a single dad. I mean, I really admire you. You love your son, and it comes out in everything you do. And so that makes me feel all warmly. Like, you could be a mass murderer, and I'm like, yeah, man, but he's a good dad. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But also we enjoy so much of the same pop culture and media.
Yeah.
That when you said, hey, you haven't, I think I said, I haven't seen that stupid Brat Pack, Three Musketeers. I'm all about Michael York and, Oliver Reed. That was my in on that. Those movies made me take up fencing when I was 14 years old.
Are you serious? That's cool.
Yeah, so that was a large hill for me to get over. Like, I don't care about those Brat Pack guys. And then years and years and years later, you say, oh, hey, you got to watch that movie. And you are 100% right. I loved it.
That's cool. Despite Chris O'Donnell, I imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the cast, I mean, what are you going to do, right? It's of its time. But just...
He's the only weak link for me.
He is, yeah.
Because
I enjoyed watching it because of a lot of those people. Like, I remember Gabrielle Anwar was like a really big deal back then.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was fun. It was entertaining.
Well, my thing with it is, yeah, I was watching you and Randall do the Prince of Thieves video.
Oh.
And God bless Randall. He brought up Michael Kamen's score, and because Michael Kamen's score in Prince of Thieves was so good that I think Morgan Creek ended up using it as their intro music for the actual production company years later.
I think you're right. That is nice.
But he threw in a mention of the Three Musketeers as well, and I was like, yes, thank you. Which is because it's a movie that was done. Of course, he was going to do the music because it was done as a complete cash in, both on Prince of Thieves, but also sort of on Young Guns as well, I think.
That's another one that I may watch because I enjoyed this one so much. I was like, if that has the same sort of like swashbuckling energy,
I can't remember.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Yeah, there's a massive delay there. Go on ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say I really enjoyed the joie de vivre of the whole thing. Everybody looked like they were having a good time, and that always rubs off on me as an audience member. If something's flawed, it's not really my thing, but everybody's having a blast, I'd sign up. Yes, please.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anyone enjoy a role as much as Oliver Platt as Porthos. It's a special kind of thing. That's the thing. Like, Chris O'Donnell is my only weak link, and even then, I don't dislike him. I've always had a bit of sympathy for the guy with all the backlash of Batman and Robin and everything. And I also remember him taking stick as part of a Conan O'Brien bit a lot of years ago. So
that's right. Yeah.
It's hard. You see, for a young actor playing D'Artagnan, it's tough. When you think about what he is, he's this young bucking coming from Gascony. He's designed to be this cocky little shit. That's his whole thing. And he riles up against these older, more experienced musketeers and challenges them, takes them on. And yet he's our window into the world. So we kind of have to be behind him. So it's a tough part to get right. That's why Michael York does so great at it. He's kind of
that's a big boots to fill, because I love Michael York's D'Artagnan.
Yeah.
But just let me interrupt for a second. Chris Segaseg says hello. But this is my problem. What's the echo? There is an echo. Just for me. I know. I don't know what it is, guys. We had kind of a problem, and I'm just trying to play through. So I hope you guys do too, because Ciarán's a good guy to hear from here. Listen to his like calm and measured and 100% correct opinions.
Yeah, always 100%. That's a shame about the echo, I have to say. Well, listen, I will say this. Like, you know how it is, let's see, what time are we at? It's going on 8:15 in the evening here. You know how they say it's always 5 o'clock somewhere? See if you can make that out.
Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. All for one, yeah.
So I hope you don't mind if it's at your expense there, but I'm gonna, it is a late evening for me.
No, please. I am sporting hipster blackberry lemonade water.
Oh.
But my son loves it. He's I'll just tell people it's a beer.
It's noon.
All right, so the lads, Hector is a IT guy and asked if your headset's plugged in, and might be picking up from. I don't know, like
no.
We're just gonna struggle through, I think. Unless, I mean, do you want to call it and we can do it tomorrow at the same time if you want?
We can give it a go. It would be a bit more awkward for me tomorrow.
All right. Let's muddle through then.
Yeah.
Can you speak about the soundtrack a little more, because you are much more learned about that than I am.
Well, like all I know can say is what I know is that Michael Kamen was definitely picked because he was the Prince of Thieves guy, and they were trying to recapture Lightning in a Bottle right down to the soundtrack. Like the pop buster that accompanies it, which is why I'm surprised Bon Jovi wasn't thrown in the mix with Bryan Adams and Sting and Rod Stewart as well, because Bon Jovi had famously done like Young Guns too and the Blaze of Glory.
Oh, that's right, yeah. They were really trying to pick up the Prince of Thieves thing because Michael Wainscott's in it. And
yeah, that's right.
I was thrilled because he was my audience into Prince of Thieves. I love Robin Hood, but the second he was like, I have the pleasure of your name. You know, I was like, yeah, give me more of that guy. And put him in Three Musketeers. Okay, I thought it was great.
When I think of him as well, I think back of how he scared the crap out of me in Talk Radio. Remember the Oliver Stone movie with Eric Bogosian?
Oh yeah, I don't even remember him in it.
He's this junkie in it, because I had always thought of him as just this English villain who would pop up and things, and he is half English, so that's why he leans into that so easily. But he's like this American kind of sub Axl Rose drug addict, and he's kind of terrifying in it. He's great in that movie. There's great footage from the premiere of this film of him and his brother Jeff Wincott, the martial arts action hero, rocking up together at the premiere. Him coming in as Captain Rushford, I think he's kind of neck and neck with Christopher Lee for me for a favorite Rushford, I have to say. Although he does maintain the Christopher Lee eye patch. That's absolutely an invention of the Richard Lester movies. He didn't have an eye patch until then, only a scar.
Oh, that's interesting. I love Tim Curry too, as a rule, but I had the same problem with Chris O'Donnell and Michael York as bookends as I did with Charlton Heston, because I'm such a fan of his iconic stuff as an actor. And I think Tim Curry did great.
He's definitely enjoying himself. He's taking a bite out of this thing for sure, isn't he? He actually looks like he's licking his lips and stuff, like one for all and more for me. Like
Walker and I were on a kick because in between Prince of Thieves and this, we watched oh goddamn, I can't even remember now. I don't know, but it was more of that medieval stuff, licking your lips thing. I'll never forget. I mean, I'll never remember. This echo thing is so distracting.
Okay, so you're getting it the whole time, are you?
Yeah, well, just from me though. You're fine. And measured and correct and polite.
But it could be something from there's no speaker here playing anything. Everything's coming through my headphones. So
yeah. Me too. It's coming through my headphones, but I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm sorry. Or I just can't talk to Ireland because of whatever's going on in American politics now.
Yeah, well, I'd say if Vance memes are anything, then I'm probably on a list at this point. So
I know that with the Paramount sale, that I'm on a list too because I have not enjoyed their modern Star Trek.
Yeah, yeah. My God, I never thought everyone's talking about, and it is a terrifying thing of Netflix by Warner Brothers. I mean, Jesus, people who just don't like the idea of cinemas. But I think I would rather them to the guys who own Paramount right now. They don't seem like a very nice crowd.
I agree 100%. Give Paramount to Netflix.
It's the lesser evil. It's an evil, but it's a lesser evil for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
So
agreed.
One thing I did want to ask you about, because you're kind of your measuring post for all this, Larry, especially because what really propelled me to do it was something you said in that post, Sláinte, in that post with in the video with Randall on Prince of Thieves, when you were talking about how Tim Curry's never going to be as good as Charlton Heston and you said no one's ever going to be a better Porthos than Oliver Reed. And I was like, well, Oliver Reed was Athos, Larry. And likewise, in your comments when you were posting about our video tonight on Facebook, you said, I'll only say this, Raquel Welch better than Rebecca De Mornay. I have to ask, do you mean it in general or what? Because they don't play the same character. Are you just forgetting that Faye Dunaway played Milady de Winter?
I was just the simple answer is I was very confused. My son's been up for 6 weeks from college. In between, his holiday was longer because the way his school runs is that they do an inter semester. I forget what they call it, intersession or something like that, where you can do an entire class credit in 6 weeks in between the holidays. But so you're taking a class every day for 5 days instead of once or twice for a couple of hours a week, and it's just a focus thing. And he decided to just come home because it's his first year away, and so we've been crushing all this media and talking about. Anyway, I got it. I got all distracted. I also did the same thing. I called the SEALs for the U.S. part of the Marines instead of Navies, and I have 3 friends who are SEALs. I know that, and I just when I'm sitting at my computer, I'm just type it away. Listen to my insanity, and it turns out that there is a percentage of insanity.
And you don't even with 3 friends in that position, you don't have much of an excuse. It kind of reminds me of do you remember the not so great, was it on Disney Plus, the new version of The Right Stuff a couple of years ago?
Yes.
Thoroughly disappointing. But
yes.
The guy who played Gordo Cooper in that, he's from County Louth. He's from the town next to me.
No kidding.
Dundalk, my hometown, is Springfield. He's from Shelbyville, right? And he plays Gordo Cooper in it. And I watched an interview with him at the time, and he talked about how he was, Gordo Cooper was a pilot and I think he said the Navy. And I was like, whoa, mate, come on. Gordo was Air Force, brother. What? You're the guy playing the role. How do you not know that Gordo was Air Force? Edwards Air Force Base. Well, come on. Get it together.
I think there are two kinds of creatives. There are people who want to get it mostly right, and then there are people who want to get it exact. And there are detail-oriented folks, and then there are like people doing the impression, right? And I have the luxury of just writing whatever nonsense I feel like writing. It's not editorialized in any way by anybody. And the greatness of that is I can say whatever I want with the only regular consequence you ever get, where pals go, oh, mate, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I think what I meant was that I enjoyed Raquel Welch as the one girl that I followed in the Lester movies, and Rebecca De Mornay was the one woman I was following in this one. Like just because everybody's younger than me, even when this movie came out, they were younger than me. So I kind of was like, I have this problem with Batman. I think Batman should always be older than me, and that's getting untenable now. Although I was fine with Ben Affleck. Put some gray in his hair, and okay, it's old bitter Batman. That's fine.
Yeah, the last 2 Supermen, Tyler Hoechlin and David Corenswet, have been younger than me, and it's kind of like it's the same with your favorite football team. The day like the star striker is younger than you, I guess. Oh, well, I guess I'm never going to play in the Premier League now.
Exactly.
I hadn't been training or anything, but I guess that's that ship sailed. Yeah, in terms of like the reason Rebecca De Mornay would stand out more than anything else was like there's two other obviously female leads in it. That's I think it's Julie Delpy as Constance, Gabrielle Anwar as Anne of Austria, and which they take literally. Tim Curry says at one point that she's from Austria, which wasn't the case. Queen Anne of Austria, she was from Spain. She was Spanish. The family name was Austria. I think they were called that because of some sort of connection. They weren't. She wasn't actually Austrian. She was Spanish. But there's so little of them in it. I can understand why De Mornay would be the only one that would stick out, and she does stick out quite a bit. They do the most. They took not so much a even Richard Lester approach, but more of like a Hammer horror approach to dressing Rebecca De Mornay in this. I think.
It was really an opportunity for Tim Curry to get salacious every time they shared a scene together. Which was that movie was a delight. I think it's a delight. I'm not sure I would have liked it when it first came out, but now I'm just like, I loved everything about it. The costumes were fantastic. The setting was great. Even the like weird little matte paintings were fun because they were just sort of scene extensions like they would use for CG now. They built a nice little area. It's just only about 10, 12 feet high. So they extended the roofs and stuff. That's great, man. I loved all of that.
That's such a lost art. Did you notice
the one thing Walker and I enjoyed though was that they were because I watched it with a young man. They were filming in real places, so it was just kind of funny. I was like, every castle is ruined now in films. They're ruined castles because that's what's there. Like these things had a fresh coat of paint when they were built,
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I think the main one there, I think Athos challenges D'Artagnan to a duel at the ruins, so we can assume, if that was supposed to be, if the castle the ruins of the castle is 1,000 years old, we can assume it's only supposed to be 500 years old then.
Right. Who's gonna know at that point? I love that scene. I can't remember if that's originally in the book, but where he meets all the Three Musketeers individually, and has
he challenges each of them to a duel individually. No, that's done in the Lester movies as well. The Lester movies are pretty faithful to the books.
I was trying to think if that was originally in the film or if they did take that right. I mean, originally in the book, or if they did take that from Lester, because that was really enjoyable. I loved that.
No, that's from the book even, and they're pretty. Each movie that has done it, because even the terrible Paul W.S. Anderson one from 2011 follows that, and most of them tend to stick to. He meets Athos, and Athos challenges him to a duel at noon at the ruins. Porthos to a duel at 1 o'clock behind the Luxembourg. It tends to be like they do it the same every time. I've asked 3 times there. I don't think you heard. Did you see who the screenwriter is?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
See if this name rings a bell. David Lochary.
It doesn't. Who's that?
The writer of Star Trek V: The Final Frontier.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. What does God want with a starship?
Well, that explains why I didn't recognize his name. I don't think I ever knew the writer of Star Trek V, which is my failure.
Really?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people tried to forget it. I love Star Trek.
I don't mind the film. I don't think it's as poor as everyone else. I received it better, but I don't. I mean, I really like David Warner's character. David Warner's character.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I spotted it. I enjoyed it. It was fine, but not enough. I think I've only seen that like 3 or 4 times, which is statistically nothing for how much I repeat Star Trek viewings.
Oh, I definitely watched it way more than that. That's a pretty fun one for me. I think it, while it doesn't have the brains of the original series, it kind of captures a lot of the zanier kind of parts of the original series.
I think you did an excellent job. It's definitely the most Star Trek of all the movies. The scene where they're sitting around having marshmallows on the campfire, lots of people poo-poo that scene, and I think that is brilliant because that's what it is. It's Kirk, Spock, and McCoy is, you know, row your boat. And McCoy goes, well, but wait, gently down the stream, right? And Spock is like, well, let's do it merrily because I've heard that this emotion thing is something I'd like to try, or whatever. You know, whatever those characters do, they all take the three parts of it. The people say it's ego and super ego and id, but sometimes it's just Spider-Man pointing at himself.
Yeah. In that case, it's just three actors who maybe not necessarily were that fond of each other, but definitely knew each other very well at that point. Knew how to bounce off each other well, and they just kind of sat down, crank up the fire, crank up the camera, and go. And it's pretty charming for that reason, you know. And in
I
terms
agree
of
100%.
in terms of a bonding scene between three heroes at night, if we're going back to Musketeers there, what do you think of the tavern scene where Aramis and Porthos are trying to see whose method for picking up women is better?
Oh, the teaching him the manly art of wenching, I thought that was fantastic.
Teaching him the manly art of wenching.
Is that the scene you're talking about? Yeah.
Is that the scene you're talking about?
That's the one, yeah.
I just, like you said, everything about this film is pretty charming. I mean, Rebecca De Mornay killing herself on the cliff isn't charming, really, but I mean, it's presented in a. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. This is kind of distracting.
No, sorry. Yeah, like, is it really bad for you? You still just hearing?
I get distracted by my lovely dulcet tones. my own. I keep thinking, like, what is Larry saying? It's hard to keep a thought, and apparently I don't know the difference between Rebecca De Mornay and Raquel Welch.
Well, that's actually sort of a softer version of the scene than other versions. Like, remember the Lester version, they go for it. It's really the executioner puts her on a boat, sails her across, and then takes her head off. It's even in the 1948 MGM one with a 38-year-old Gene Kelly supposed to be young Buck D'Artagnan.
Wow, I did not know that existed.
Oh, it's a fun one. It makes the biggest use out of Technicolor as things tend to do then, you know.
I'm not a Three Musketeers guy at all, but I enjoyed the Lester movies, and that's when I followed the whole. Man, when was that? 76, right?
I think the first one was 74.
74. That's interesting.
That's interesting. Because
I probably didn't see it until 76.
Yeah.
When did the Fifth Musketeer come out?
The fifth one? Oh God, that one with Beau Bridges.
Yeah, was that 77 or so?
That was 79.
79. Okay.
It's 79. Okay. Yeah, it's an adaptation of The Man in the Iron Mask, or like the Comte de Bragelonne.
Right.
And there had been a TV movie with Richard Chamberlain, oddly enough, who was Aramis in the Lester movies, where he plays Philippe and the King in 77. And because that kind of stole their thunder when they were doing the Fifth Musketeer, I think it was Ken Anakin did that. They changed the title to the Fifth Musketeer, but it was filmed as the Man in the Iron Mask. Another version of that.
I am so happy that I uncovered your secret. You're an expert. You're a Three Musketeers expert compared to me.
I just like that. I like lots of things, Larry. You know how it is when you're.
What a gentle thing to say. I just like lots of things.
There's plenty I don't like.
You can tell, like, on Facebook when you write about something that you're always like, well, here's why this is important to me, or here's an enjoyable anecdote, or here's something I like, and I just totally respond to folks like that. So I really wish I couldn't hear myself.
Well, we maybe we should cap it at about half an hour, or.
Yeah, I would really like to do this again when you have some time. I mean, I appreciate you spending your holiday, fooling around with us.
Yeah.
Talking about this,
I'm
I'm sad that this isn't a 3-hour conversation, but we should. I'll fix this tech issue. I'm really sorry.
Next time, it could well be on my end as well. The fact that I'm doing it on the phone instead of the computer, there's obviously some firewall thing between StreamYard and my computers.
Okay, well, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But yeah, I agree. Let's wind this up. But we were definitely doing this again, Ciarán. I really appreciate speaking with you. And I know Hector and Chris wanted to hear it live and are gonna blame me and give me a hard time for not having rolled out like amazing. I'm sorry.
Before we go though, just because I'm just eager to, because every review of the Three Musketeers, no one, even modern reviews, no one seems to notice this, and it's one of my favorite things about the film. Which Paul McGann was your favorite?
Well, see, that's the thing. I didn't realize he played two parts. I thought he was just the first jerky guy. What was, I forget his name.
Oh yeah,
Jared or something like that. He plays a second role. What?
He plays the captain of the Cardinal's Guards. Now he gets dispatched at the first duel on top of the ruins with D'Artagnan.
Okay.
But there's literally like, do you remember in DS9 when we cut from Jeffrey Combs as Brunt, like groveling, and then the next scene it's Wei-Yun addressing all of Cardassia? You know, the same guy in two different roles.
I do, yeah.
You get a scene that ends here with him he's on his arse yelling, D'Artagnan! Yelling after D'Artagnan. And then next thing cuts to he's burning the Musketeer flag as a new character, as Captain Jusek. And he's going, what should I do with the Musketeer flag? And it's totally different voice. And if you hadn't read the credits, you would not know it's the same guy.
I did not for a second. I just read somebody was like, he plays two roles. And I was like, I'm gonna have to look that up. Good on Paul McGann, though. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's gotten a short shrift of a few things with Doctor Who and Sharp. He lost out on after
I don't know why the BBC doesn't do an 8-episode story called 8, starring him, and just get it out of, stop people like me going, where's the Paul McGann character? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's doing something soon, isn't he?
I hope to God. I hope we live long enough that we see Doctor Who return.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Anyway.
Anyone who I don't think anyone kept watching. I don't know what the number is, for a 0 or not. If anyone kept watching.
Oh, we got Chris and Hector.
Anyone who did stick around, thanks very much, guys. I hope you could hear some of it at least. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Hector and Chris, and thank you so much, Ciarán. It was fun talking to you, man. And yeah, absolutely do this again. Absolutely.
Find something that I haven't seen that you can throw at me. I'm glad.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
Thanks for taking it on. Yeah.
Oh, I'll come up with some really obscure European thing, and you'll be like, "Oh no, half my family was in that."
Yeah. I'm closer to Europe than you are. So.
Yeah. All right, Ciarán. Thank you. And thanks everybody.
Good talking to you, Larry. Take care.
Oops.